inspired by the life, story, and the words of Steve Boyer. I used to lie awake at night, but I traded up. Never thought I'd win this fight, but I traded up. Used to walk those empty streets, but I traded up.
My name is Larry, and I don't really, most people worry about their last name coming out. Mine's all over town, so it doesn't really matter. I'm sober since the 18th of April, 1983. By the grace of God, I've been able to do that. And my wife, who sits behind me in there, a lot of what happened to me, I'll get over this emotion, it just amazes me every day of sobriety. Because every day of sobriety is exactly 7 years. I stay sober 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time, just like everybody else. It does get easier because there are some things that just don't get you anymore. I don't go to bar. It's pretty easy if you stay at home. It's pretty easy if you don't have anybody in the house. It's pretty easy if you hang with people that don't use, don't drink, and do things like that. It makes life easier. But I was born, not hatched, not came out of the hole in the ground like some people say. My mom and my birth mom and birth father had a liaison. She had just been divorced. She got in love with a man, had a child, they didn't get married. So I was adopted. All my life up until when I was 60, I had that missing chunk of not knowing who I was. My family, they told me the history, they told me all kinds of things. They're very nice, they're a very good family to me. But that chunk was always missing. How do you do that? And the first thing for me to do, when I was about age 13, I realized it was a lot easier to self-medicate. You didn't have to medicate yourself medicate. You were always, I can John Wayne size and just have great hair, all the rest of the wriggly muscles as long as I was young. And then it kind of went down. I went into service. I learned how to drink professionally in service because then you could do it day in and day out. This was during Vietnam, and drinking was still pretty much part of the deal as a sailor. Got out of that, met the love of my life. We got married. That was supposed to cure me. That was supposed to fill me. That was supposed to take everything and make everything all right. She was most of the way there, but there was still like that. Still kept on medicating. Still kept on moving up. By the time that I sobered up, she had left. She went to do the things that she needed to do to protect herself from me. I was having problems with dreams. I was having problems with mental health now, is what you call it. Other things that came to themselves. All of those kinds of things were bothering me. Finally, one day, she was gone. She come during the day. It's kind of hazy there. But then she'd come during the day, we had a discussion, and I decided I was sober. I mean, oh, I know what you got sober. And so she's sitting down there doing everything right, and I laid down my made decision. I was sober. That was the decision I ever made in my life because of ETC. It was the worst thing that I had ever had. I just feel with your chemo and things like that. Going through that night, sometime during that night and that part of the next morning, I felt a warm presence. And that presence basically said, you're okay. Do this. Keep going. And I did. I didn't think about it too much, but I went to an AA meeting the next day. And I went and started on a road. This is the 5,000th time that I quit drinking. I don't know how many times it took me to do it. But I finally go to an AA meeting and somebody starts talking sense to me. Starts keeping on going. Talks to me about the power greater than myself. Talks to me about everything. The only power that I knew that was greater than myself was the bottle. And in that bottle, there was nothing good. Nothing that ever came to me that was great. That feeling of being strong and good looking and all the rest of those things that everybody would love, what happened. And so I'm disappointing myself at the same time as I'm breaking my life. In that next 5 years, I figured out was having trouble with it out of my understanding, or the higher power of my understanding, however you want to be. I couldn't figure out how that was more powerful than what I could imagine in doing things. So I decided I'd try church. Worked out pretty good. There was an explanation for a different way of thinking. And I've continued in that for about the last 36 years. I've stayed in church, I've done those kinds of things, and that is my lifeline. There are obviously other things that come around as lifelines, friends, counselors. You have to have counselors. There's stuff in there that's just not done right, and it has to be fixed every once in a while. And that only takes another human being to do it. From that time on, I went back into service, I did all kinds of things, and I just became deep. I started to do things that were productive, that were predictable, that were all kinds of things that made things better. We got back together again. We met, married. In August, we'll be married 48 years. So it didn't work. Yeah. That's good for her patience, by the way. As that's gone, as you see, it gets me to the point as to what I do now. Because I'm just a human being. You can put a mayor title, you can put a command master chief title, you can put all kinds of other titles behind it. Good. That means nothing. What it means to me is that I can be a human being that's secure inside their own skin. They can walk out in public and do the things that I need to do. I rarely ever get emotional about anything. That's, I guess, one of the tactics that I use in my own mind. But it truly amazes me to hear other people's stories, to sit down and realize that we walk the same path. We're doing the same thing. There is no difference between 16 years and 41 years. It just doesn't make any difference. It's one day at a time and doing it. Because of the things that happened in my life, I've been able to fix some of the things that I did wrong. At age 60, we found my birth parents. One of them. The other one died in 71. The father died in 71. I found her. I almost met her. We were going up to meet her, and it was her time to go. And so I did. But the families that embraced me like I was never gone. I was never lost. I was never anything. They didn't know about me or anything else. But all of a sudden that hole was filled. That was the last major hole that was in my life. Does it mean I'm nearer or closer to drinking? No. It doesn't do anything. Does it mean that it's any different for me every day? Not really. But the thing that I know, when it's my time to go, I'll be home. I'll be there. I'll have done something that I can look back and I can say, yeah, one day at a time I did what was right. And it worked out. What's going to happen in the future? I don't know. I don't know that future, but I know one thing. It's not connected to a Bible. It's not connected to a Bible. It's not connected to anything I can put my own. It's always going to be connected to a way that I can at least be of service to other people. And if I can do that, I'll probably die happy. We'll find out when that happens. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you for having me here. I appreciate it very much.
I also personally struggle with mental health, as I'm sure many people in our spaces do. Last year, I was actually hospitalized for mental health for the very first time. It was probably one of the most scary, vulnerable moments of my life. I had no idea what I was doing. I felt super lost. I had an incredible support system, and to be quite honest, it would be very proud and having that support system and seeing what Transition House does, seeing that Transition House is a support system for so many people is truly what I think makes Transition House so special. Getting to talk to our clients, serving on the board, and getting to see our clients go through their experiences, learn about recovery, whether it be from substance abuse or mental health or anything in between, is just something that's so amazing. It's scary, it's amazing, and we can do this together. One of the things that I always try to remind myself is that we can do hard things Super grateful for Transition House. I'm super grateful for this amazing turnout for Dream Club Team. Like Mom said, this is probably the biggest turnout I've seen in the last 10 years that I've been doing it. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and perform a lovely day.
When I wake up in the morning and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day lies ahead seems impossible to face, when someone else instead always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day lies ahead seems impossible to face, and when someone else is dead always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
So I told Stacy I'd come around here because she's just a little conversation group here, obviously, right? This was an interesting process. For those of you who know me, I do strange things in my job. One of which is go into the room with a bunch of clients and say, okay, do my dance now. Come around again. I need people who are willing to share their story. Usually we have 3 very courageous folks share their story to their clients. Steve has been a pro, he's been with us for 20, 40 years, something like that. He's been sharing his story, but each year we want others to feel courageous as well. So you're here in moments in a second, but the Stacy story, when we were talking about it, she seemed a little excited, but she mentioned something about her hair. She hadn't had a haircut in like 3 years. And you know, Bonnie did some Bonnie things, so let's just see if we can find something to do with her hair. You know, because I not only ask people to do original songs and sing them and perform them on the board, you know, which that's like, but then I want you to cut and style somebody's hair and do a makeover. But for me, this was important because this is part of what Stacy needed to help continue on the transformation. So I'm going to let her now talk about the rest of it.
So I want to say thank you to Bonnie for making this a very comfortable, exciting experience where I never thought anybody could do anything. She made it very comfortable. And Kristen was very awesome with this. She's not here, but she was awesome to work with. I don't know what to say, but if you had known me the last 20 years, I was sheltered, straight. Just had to blow my head down and didn't really look up unless I had to. And since I've been here for about 6 months, I feel like I'm a part of something. It is really changing my life. Just that I'm up here in this situation, it feels like growth. It's scary, healthy. That's me and Katie's thing. So I don't really know what else to say, but I really appreciate you all being patient and being here. This is a lot more people than I expected. But thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Well, one thing I won't mention, so Stacy in her journey, one of the things she decided is she wants to help others. And so she is actually applied for a position, and hopefully this fall will become a recovery peer recovery support specialist locally. So, I'll take full credit for all of this, but this is all on Stacy. So we very much appreciate your courage. Actually, the next person I ask, you don't have to grow butterfly in talent. But that was it's kind of fun. And yet, it's part of the tools that we use to help people feel more relaxed, say from the environment. And it is about the transformation of the butterfly and we'll make it about the transformation of the butterfly. So thank you, Stacy, for your courage. I appreciate it. All right.
Pedal to the middle and I'm never coming back again. The sun is shining through me, left my shadow blowing in the wind. I've been drowning in whiskey, drowning in love, dragging my heart through the mud and the muck. Now I'm on my way, I'm headed for some better days, 'cause I ain't gonna let this place keep dragging me down. I'm never coming back to this town.
This story has power. This story has possibilities. In the darkest hour, made decisions, and I have big trust. It's time for moving forward, and still I know I must. are worthy of love and dignity. No one owns your future. So keep on stepping towards who you wanna be. Take your time and you'll get there. Thinking if you just believe, hope grows like a flower. Your story has power. Your story has power. Your story has power. This is just a chapter. Your story matters. Pages are written beyond what they see. And love say it louder. Your story has power. Your story has power. Your story has power.
You've been searching for, I've been swimming in the deepest waters you cannot believe in. It's all a lie. Keep your head over water. Oh my, keep your head over water. Oh my, Lord, oh my. Fool me once, even fool me twice. Any fool can criticize. It's a weakness he can't hide. I've been swimming with the deepest, sharks facing the deepest. Never have to lie. Keep your head over water. Oh my, oh my. Keep your head over water. Oh my, Lord, oh my. In the rain be the Lord, be the ship in the flow. Just find your way. In the rain be the Lord, be the ship in the flow. Just find your way. Just find your way. Just find your way. Just find your way. Keep your head over water. Oh my. Keep your head over water. Oh my, Lord, oh my. Keep your head over water. Oh my, oh my. Keep your head over water. Oh my, Lord, oh my. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. And kept the midnight day thinking on and on and on and on. Stranger somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my thrill. Everybody wants a thrill. Pay attention to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some won't sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't stop.
On my way. Oh, back to this town.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the color's blinding. Take a world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.